such a strange and amusing place. One day you buy 'em rocket ship underpants, and then the next they're in outer space. Mama, don't you know you keep the whole world turning round?
The H1N1 virus and the seasonal flu continue to make headlines, and it's causing lots of moms a lot of concern. Since the Center for Disease Control has named the week National Influenza Vaccination Week, we've decided to ask a mom to come and talk to us about the group Families Fighting Flu and the importance of getting your family vaccinated. Doris Stein lost her daughter Jessica to complications from the seasonal flu, and recently Paige had the opportunity to sit down with her and talk about her experience. Let's take a look.
Doris, thank you so much for being here. I know it's a hard topic for you to talk about, but could you just tell me a little bit about your daughter and what happened?
Okay. Jessica was 4 years old at the time, and I also had a 2-year-old boy. And she was a beautiful, healthy 4-year-old girl running and playing with her friends. And she got sick, and both she and my son got sick with the flu from school. And a lot of kids at the school were also sick, and they were actually thinking of closing the school down because so many kids had the flu. And so they both, my son and my daughter Jessica, both got the flu. They both got better. And then Jessica got flu-like symptoms again about a couple weeks later. And so she had the flu-like symptoms. I called the doctor. The doctor said, well, people are getting second bouts of the flu. And this was on a Wednesday. Thursday, she had flu-like symptoms. Friday, she still had flu-like symptoms. I called the doctor, and her hands and feet were cold. And so at night, the doctor said, walk, don't run to the emergency room. She's probably dehydrated. So I took her to the emergency room. My husband stayed home with my son, and she just progressively got worse. And the doctor came out and said, okay, we've stabilized her, she's fine. And then 2 minutes later, they came back and said she had passed away. So it just happened very quickly. And again, she was a beautiful, healthy child. We did not get her vaccinated against the flu because at the time, the CDC did not recommend children to get vaccinated against the flu. Since then, we have joined an organization called Families Fighting Flu.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Tell me about that.
It's an organization of families that have lost their children to the flu. And we went to, the organization went to the CDC to try to get the recommendation expanded of who should get the immunization. And we were supportive and helpful and successful in getting that recommendation expanded to children up to age of 18. The CDC now recommends that they get vaccinated.
You're so brave to share your story.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to go through what we did, and so that's what our organization is about, to proactively get people vaccinated against the flu, children and their families.
And you're talking about the seasonal flu, not just
That's correct.
The H1N1.
Jessica died from the seasonal flu, but our organization is obviously, because of what's going on now with the H1N1 flu, we're trying to promote children getting vaccinated with both the seasonal flu and the H1N1. Families Fighting Flu is also launching a campaign, being a flu-free family, and part of that also is we have created a animated video which talks about a 6-year-old boy doing a lot of fun things with his family, and he doesn't want to get the flu because he's not able to do all the fun things with his family. So it's really proactively trying to get everyone to get vaccinated, and that is just the whole family. We want everybody to get vaccinated, the caregivers, the aunts, the uncles, the family, so that that prevents people from getting the flu.
And it's not too late.
Vaccinate. That's exactly right. It's not too late to get vaccinated.
What if you've already had it?
If you've already
you've already had the flu,
should you get
vaccinated anyway?
I still think yes, you definitely should. Even if you've had it, you should get vaccinated against the flu.
I think the families that are part of your organization are just so brave, and frankly have really opened my eyes. And I've talked to everybody I know who's like, you've got to understand this is so serious. And how do you feel about other moms or families that you hear talk about being anti-vaccine?
Well, there is no proof about the, I'm not a doctor, but there is no proof that the immunization causes the different things that the disease is. So again, I think it's everyone should be proactive. They should get vaccinated against the flu and to protect themselves and to protect others. Because if your child's going to school and the others didn't get vaccinated, so that's why we want to encourage everyone to get vaccinated, not just them, the families, the caregivers, etc.
Well, what kind of support are there for parents? Does Family Fighting Flu offer support for other parents that are
Well, we have a website that you can go to, familiesfightingflu.org, and it talks about other things that you can do to protect yourself against the flu, washing your hands frequently, coughing in your elbow, and, if you are sick, to stay home so that you don't give it to others. So there are different things, other things that you can do in addition to getting the vaccination. So our organization is trying to send the message to say, go out, get vaccinated. The CDC recommends it, and it's not a difficult thing. It's not a difficult thing to go out and get vaccinated.
Just go get it done.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for sharing your story. We really appreciate it, and I think it's going to help a lot of people.
Thank you. We appreciate it too.
Stay tuned after the credits so you can see their new animated video. And for more information, check out our website, mommycast.com.
Mama, don't you know you keep the whole world turning round?
I'm gonna get my flu vaccine. We all are. Dad says flu-free family. Flu-free family. Flu-free family. Flu-free family. Aw. Flu-free family. After my flu vaccine, the nurse always gives me a lollipop, red flavor. Then we go out to pizza. We also get pizza after soccer practice and when we go see basketball games. Me and my dad love basketball games. Dad knows the name of every player. And my mom knows the name of every tree in the backyard. The birds, too. When it gets colder, we go to a camping trip. We eat marshmallows and we stay up as late as we want. We stay up late at my friend's Oscar house, too. Oscar missed our camping trip last year because he had the flu. I can't believe he never got a flu vaccine. We took pictures for him, but it wasn't the same. I couldn't stay over his house for a few weeks. He couldn't even go to soccer practice. There's a lot of kids who missed school who got it. Kids are more likely to get the flu than adults. They all got better, but Mom says some people don't get better when they get the flu. Now there's another flu too, H1N1. Luckily, the flu vaccine gives you super flu fighting powers! And they have a vaccine for both kind of flus. Our whole family gets both vaccines. Otherwise, we can miss out on a lot of good stuff.